I think most people would agree that American soil should belong to Americans, not foreign governments. Certainly not foreign armies. We just don't want outside governments calling the shots, right? And that's what freedom and sovereignty actually mean for a country. But right now, the US government's approved something that really deserves a hard look. A foreign military base being built inside an American base on US soil. So here's the deal. The Pentagon recently greenlit a project where the country of Qatar will fund construction of a training complex inside the Mountain Home Air Force Base located in Idaho. Qatar's Air Force will train here in the US flying American-made F-15s. They'll be operating on our soil, they'll be operating under our skies. And while the Pentagon says the US retains command, it's still a foreign military presence funded and staffed by another nation. Now, some of you might be thinking, wait a second, Kellen, we've always trained allies, right? And yes, that's true. But the line here really matters, and this is a little bit different. There's a difference between hosting training and hosting a foreign military installation that is relatively permanent. There's no indication that this is going to be anything temporary. The first is cooperation. The second is compromise. Now, our founders fought a revolution so that no outside power could ever set up shop here ever again. And that wasn't symbolic, that was survival. In our entire history, there have been only a few times where we've let foreign troops train here, and every time we've done it, it's always been under tight, direct control. So some examples for you. During World War II, both British and Canadian pilots trained in Texas. During the Cold War, the German Air Force used a base in New Mexico, always under US command. Even Singapore, their Air Force trains here right now, today. But never with sovereign control over what's going on. The rule has always been that if you train here, that's fine, but this is still America's ground. This is a little bit different. Why make noise about this right now? Because every single time that we inch that line a little bit further, it gets easier to cross later on down the road. Once a foreign government funds construction inside our bases, we're not just talking about training exercises, we're talking about a permanent presence, we're talking about infrastructure, we're talking about influence, we're talking about codependence here. And that's not abstract, right? In 2019, a Saudi trainee in Pensacola, Florida, killed 3 Americans during a training exchange. Right after that, the US expelled 21 other Saudi cadets and rewrote the vetting rules around who could participate in those types of programs. Now that tragedy proves something that we should already know. Foreign militaries on US soil, they come with different risks. They come with security risks, they come with intelligence risks, and frankly, they come with moral and ethical risks as well. And freedom isn't really just about waving the flag, right? It's about drawing lines that don't move. We can train allies overseas. We can collaborate with partners. But no foreign government, friend or foe, should ever hold space, build facilities, or operate militarily on American soil without total US command and transparency. Full stop. That's a line we should not cross. That's not isolationism to say that, that's independence. And if you believe liberty means self-governance, it also means self-defense, right here at home. And America should defend its own land with its own hands under its own flag. That's the line, and we should not move it.